Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. And Leeds fans, we have done it 2 in a row for the first time since January, and it's a first away win for Leeds United since that win at the London Stadium, like I said, in mid-January. Absolutely fabulous scenes as Leeds once again win the game in added on time, having come from 2-0 down. I must admit, before I get going with this review, I didn't actually watch the game, so it is going to be very short. I'm not really going to give my opinions. I'm going to leave that to you guys in the comments because I didn't see it, so it would be wrong of me to start looking at how so-and-so performed, how he performed, whatever. So really it's just giving my thoughts on a massive win. We now sit on 29 points, 7 points clear of Watford. I know there's games in hand. I wish these games in hand would be played so we can all sit on an even keel and know exactly where we are. But, they haven't been played yet. We're having a little bit of a break now from the Premier League. Obviously, there's internationals coming next weekend. There's FA Cup as well this weekend. It was a bit of a standalone game in the Premier League. I know Aston Villa and Arsenal have played, and there's a couple of games tomorrow, but it's a very sparse-looking Premier League fixture list this weekend. We have now played the most in the Premier League alongside Wolves. We have both played 38 games left. 2 wins in a row are absolutely massive. Obviously, I'm just going to go through it quickly. Like I said, I didn't watch the game. The stream I was trying to watch it on, it packed up. I saw we were 2-0 down, and I just thought, you know what? I'm going to leave it. Say what you want about me in the comments there. I know I've had people in the past say, oh, you're not a proper fan, this, that, and the other. Look, I am a proper fan. I just decided on this occasion we were losing the game. I decided not to start watching it, and that's the way it is. That's the way it was. I saw we'd gone 2-0 down. I initially started to watch it when it was 0-0. We were looking all right. They scored. I tried watching it. It went down, and then I saw we went 2-0 down, and I just thought, well, that's it, done. And obviously it wasn't. I was following it, and obviously we went 3-2. What a win it is, what a win. But obviously it's disappointing. Johnny Otto puts them 1-0 up. Obviously they get Ruben Neves. I mean, injuries were a feature of this game. Massive injuries, 5 in all, 1 for Wolves, 4 for Leeds United in this game, as we'll get on to in a moment. But Ruben Neves goes off. Neves for Trincao. Now Trincao, on loan from Barcelona, had the game of his Wolves career in many people's eyes. Was quick to then get an assist, open the score for Johnny to open the scoring. Poor goal for us to give away. He gets down the byline, cuts it back to Johnny Otto, and he puts it in the bottom corner. And then Trincao scores a goal of himself for himself. This is a terrible goal to give away. On the stroke of half time, there's 11 minutes injury time. Over the course of the game, we actually played 19 minutes of injury time, which is absolutely incredible if you think about it. Obviously, due to all the injuries. Anyway, 11 minutes into that stoppage time, they score. Trincao. It's a really poor goal to give away. It's a quick free kick that takes the Leeds United players off guard. It's down the line. They cut it in. Trincao puts it in the corner. There's loads of Leeds United players in the box. Nobody gets it to gets to Trincao. He puts it in, and you're thinking there. Like I said, I'm looking at it thinking, Christ, how are we going to get back from this? It's done. The game's done. And then all hell breaks loose in the second half. Obviously, in the first half, we've had Bamford come off. He's in tears, getting consoled by Liam Cooper on the bench. Mateus Klick goes off with concussion. Obviously, he joked about it, didn't he, at the end? I didn't see it, like I said. Was it a clash of heads with Robin Koch? Robin Koch was apologising to Klick on Instagram, wasn't he, after the game? Klick posted up a picture of himself looking a bit worse for wear, his eyes out here. But he's all right. Jesse Marsh has incidentally said that all the players injured in this game are looking okay. Diego Llorente obviously has to come on for Koch as well. Looks like he's unfortunately going to miss out on Spanish national duty. He was called up, as was Robin Koch, to the German national side. Obviously Diego to the Spanish national side. He came off injured, and you're thinking, Christ alive, 3 players in the first half injured, 3 subs, obviously all 3 subs taken, and it's not looking good. 2-0 down for Leeds United. Wolves, by all accounts, started very quickly again. Well, it's up to you guys to let me know your thoughts on this game and how we played, really, because I didn't actually see the match. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts. Did you go all the limbs in that away end come the 91st minute and the 98th minute full time? Absolutely incredible result, really. But yeah, second half starts. It's Raul Jimenez who's on a booking, races down the line. Meslier comes to meet him. He clashes with him. For me, it's a bit dubious, this one. I don't actually think, it's a coming together. For me, if you can say it all in hindsight, can't you? But for me, I actually think, if I was refereeing the match, I wouldn't have given a yellow card for that. I know he's on a yellow card already. It looks a little bit like he's steamed in. But Mellier's gone for the ball. It's a 50-50 tackle. Can you give a yellow card for a 50-50 tackle? It's getting silly as football now. It's almost non-contact. For me, that's not a red card. Even a yellow card, sorry. I know it's a yellow card. It's 2 yellow cards. It's a red card. But for me, it's not even a yellow. Just I don't know how you sort that out. Maybe you sort that out with a drop ball. I don't know. After the injuries has been sorted out, and off you go. But obviously, it's a 4th injury in that bit of play for Leeds United. Meslier, first time he's had to come off this season. He comes off, and it's a debut for Christopher Claesson, the young Norwegian, 21-year-old Norwegian goalkeeper. First appearance, his Premier League debut for Leeds United, and well done to him. He made the most saves out of both the goalkeepers that were previously on the pitch. That includes Jose Sarr for Wolves. Kept a clean sheet in his 35 minutes on the field in the second half, and he's incidentally, I will now be doing an introducing video on Christopher Claesson. He is the 10th young player to make his Leeds United debut this season. So another one for me to look at in that series. Keep an eye out for that one when it comes out. I will be looking incidentally at Lewis Bate in the next introducing video. But yeah, Christopher Claesson, by all accounts, did very, very well. Made some good saves. And yeah, absolutely buzzing at that point. We're 2-0 down though. And then, I've seen Wolves fans cursing their defending, and it's bad defending this, isn't it? All 3 goals were really bad defending. Luke Ayling, it's a long ball from Robin Koch. Luke Ayling manages to get on the end of it. He crashes one in off the post. Comes back to him, and I think it's Nuri, isn't it? Seems to poke it towards his own goal. It's cleared off the line, and then only to Harrison, who's yards out, sticks it in the back of the net. It's an open goal he can't miss, and then it's game on, isn't it? 2-1. They're down to 10 men. We're in the ascendancy, and what do you know, 3 minutes later, this is even more laughable than the first goal, to be honest with you. Dan James loops one off to the post. He then loops one back into the penalty area. There's nobody there, but it's Roman Saez, isn't it? The Moroccan defender who sort of slices the ball high up into the air. Sam Greenwood does fantastically well, and in the process gets his first Premier League assist. Congratulations to him. With that little touch around the corner to Rodrigo, gets his body in the way of Saez, gets the touch to Rodrigo, who smashes it goalwards. Their man on the line can't keep it out, and it goes 2-2. Wild celebrations. Rodrigo runs into the crowd who are down there to his left-hand side. Absolute scenes. And that's the 66th minute. We're 2-2. We're back on level terms. And we're in the ascendancy again. I know a lot of people have said, and Luke Ayling incidentally said it himself. I will look at what the managers said in a moment. But he said it himself. Leeds tried to go long and tried to almost, in a sense, force the issue. But the goal comes from him eventually. And again, it's a little bit of a mess from Wolves' defensive point of view. There's a free kick that gets played. Looks like he's overplayed it towards the back post. Ayling is the man who gets his head on it. It's then not cleared. I think Strout gets a touch on the ball, and then Ayling just lashes it. He just lashes it through Jose Sar's legs, and then again it's absolute madness in the stands, on the pitch. The whole team just, go towards that away end. And if you were there, let me know have you come away with some injuries yourself? You know what I mean? Never mind the players on the pitch. What about the fans? Did you get an injury there celebrating that late winner? The second in as many games for Leeds United. It's a massive win. But it was a mess defensively. But you take it. It's through the goalkeeper's legs. Ayling tries, of course, the Robbie Keane celebration. I don't know if that was in aid of St. Patrick's Day, which was the day before. Incidentally, any Irish fans, happy St. Patrick's Day, belated St. Patrick's Day to you. I hope everybody had a great day, but maybe that was in aid of that. I don't know why he did it, but that's why, who knows. But he's been speaking about, I'll put it on the screen now, he said it's a huge win. The lads are obviously buzzing about it. He said he about the goal, he tried to hit it as hard and fast as he could. He says about the celebration, he tried to do the cartwheel. He will have to work on that, he said, as well. So yeah, but great scenes. And Luke, just pops up with an important goal. Doesn't get many at all, really. I think, is that only his second in the Premier League ever? Maybe, yeah, I think it might be. Anybody wants to correct me? I think he scored once before. Of course, this season. Opening his account of obviously our first goal of the season at Old Trafford, but I think that's his second goal of the season. Maybe he didn't get one last season. I don't know. Somebody correct me there. But what a goal it was. What a moment it is for Leeds, now sitting 7 points clear of Watford in the relegation zone. And yeah, and we'll have a look now. Obviously, Jesse Marsch absolutely delighted, and he again celebrated it famously on the bench, didn't he, with his coaching staff and the players on the subs bench. He said, it's on the screen now. He said he's spoken a lot about the players. They're fantastic, young men. They've got big hearts and all of this kind of thing. They never know when to give up, and he is absolutely enjoying his time with Leeds United and working with these groups of, this group of players. He's had absolutely fantastic words to say about them. He said he believes in them on the pitch and everything like that. And yeah, Jesse Marsch has been a breath of fresh air for this team, and it's just what the squad, the club needed, in my opinion. And for me, that actually, I'm not, you don't want to tempt fate, but that's 2 in a row. The momentum is with us. I think that might be as safe, actually, and I think as little. Let me know in the comments how many points you think we need to stay up in this Premier League season. Personally, I think it's 33 to 35. I don't think we need that many more. I think we need probably 6 more points. That's 2 more wins, or a win and 3 draws. I don't think we need that many, but let me know in the comments what you think and how many you think we need. But yeah, just incidentally, looking at the other side, obviously Wolves are disappointed, letting a 2-goal lead slip. And defensively, like I said, those goals were absolutely atrocious to give away. They've said about the red card, how it changed the game. It obviously did change the game. I don't think we'd have won that game if they were down, if they had a full complement on the pitch. I just don't think they would have. I don't think we would have won. Bruno Lage has been speaking. It's on the screen now about the red card. He wasn't happy at all with it. He said both players basically went for the ball. He looked like, from his point of view, that both Raul, his player, and obviously Meslier went for the ball. Nobody meant to hurt anybody. He was saying, but he just disagreed wholly with that result and the red card for Jimenez. Like I said, I tend to agree with him. I don't think it was. There will be people in here that think it was. In the comments there, should I say? So yeah, let me know again. And it's another flashpoint. It's another talking point. Do you think it was a red card? Do you think that swung the momentum towards Leeds? It clearly probably did. And yeah, what are your overall thoughts on the game? Just finally, I want to touch on Rodrigo, who has had an absolutely monumental shift in performances since Marsh has come in. I think, but I don't know whether he was getting disillusioned with life under Bielsa or what, but he has been one of the most players that have benefited the most from this managerial change. He looks a different player, looks bright, apart from, obviously, if you take that 45 minutes from Aston Villa away, in the other 3 games, he has looked one of the best players on the pitch for me. Got another goal, popped up with another important goal, last night, and it was a brilliant win. But he's had to say that it's a very, very important win for us. These last 2 games have been very important. He said this group of players, he went on to say, deserves it a lot. And he went on in the evening on Instagram to post a picture of a group of the lads. I don't think it's all of them in there, but it's a heavy amount of the squad that won away at Wolves last night. And he said a caption, "Love you all, my brothers," and he's really got himself into this kind of Leeds mentality. And for me, I am absolutely delighted for Rodrigo. I've given him stick, like I've said on videos in the past, and I think I said it last week. I have given him stick, but he's proving his worth now. He's popped up with a couple of important goals. He just gets it. He's one of the more senior players. He's rallying call to the fans. He got criticised for it when he played so badly against Aston Villa, but he just gets it. He's doing it, and when the team are winning, people are loving him. And yeah, long may that continue. He's shown his worth to our team right now. But we've got a bit of a break now. We don't play now till the 2nd of April against Southampton at Ellen Road. So there's a little bit of a break. There's of course an international break or whatever. There's the FA Cup break as well. Obviously, incidentally, Rafinha has picked up COVID. The club did confirm it before kick-off. So he was missing as well from the lineup last night. Obviously, probably should be all right for Southampton, but it probably does, like Diego Llorente, mean that Rafinha will probably miss out. Well, he obviously will miss out on Brazil's next couple of fixtures, which is disappointing for him, isn't it? Really, but we need him for these last 8 games. Let me know, incidentally, how many points you think we're going to end on. I actually think we're going to end on about 40 points. Maybe 41, but it'd be something away around that. I believe that we're safe, but you can't count your chickens too early, can you? But let's just wait and see how it plays out. But we're buzzing. I'm buzzing after last night's win. It's always good to start winning games. We're actually winning games now. It's 2 in a row for Leeds United. Delighted for Marsh. Delighted for the lads. Let me know what you think in the comments. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I said it wasn't going to be a long one, but I've gone on there for nearly 20 minutes. But thanks very much if you've stuck with me till the end. As Leeds United did, we stuck in. We went to the end, the 91st minute, and Luke Ayling with the winner. Thanks for watching. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.